everyone. Thank you for joining me today on your lunch break with One Bookshelf. How's everyone doing? See, we've got our chat working. Let's see, we've got our volume working. We've got a lot of different layers. So just so everyone knows, I've got on my side of the screen, I've got our game up. I've got OBS Studio. I have like the separate screen because we're going to be writing some poetry together. So in case you want to see the poetry, boop, we've got this set up. So we've got so much. But hello, okay. So if this is your first time joining us for Chatventures, you might be familiar with some of our other One Bookshelf streams, which include Learn to Play, we play is basically what it sounds like. We learn to play different games that are available on DriveThruRPG, and we'll talk about D&D design on our game DMsGuild Community Jam. But Chatventures is all about learning to play and playing with the chat solo games. Because there's games that you can play by yourself. Because sometimes you don't want to deal with grabbing a group. You just want a nice, chill time. And there are games that can take an hour or a couple hours or more. And then there's nice little games that could probably take even less than an hour if you just have a little bit of time to play. And I'm guessing that the game we're playing today is one of those based on what I've read from the rules. It's a lovely short game. All the rules that you absolutely need to know fit on one page. And then there are additional multiplayer rules, and goodness gracious, there's and like a fun image and stuff. So the full PDF of this game we're playing called Gentleman Bandit is 4 pages, but everything you super duper need to know is on one page. Well, if two pages if you're printing one-sided. How's everyone doing though? Are you feeling creative? Because I'm not writing this poem myself. Oh, hey, we have got the creator here with us. Thank you for joining us. I hope you'll help us play as well. So in Gentleman Bandit, you are a highwayman, but you're of the romantic sort. You leave behind at the scenes of your crimes glorious verses of 13 lines. And the game uses writing implements. We're going to be typing on our computer. Well-shuffled deck of 54 playing cards with jokers, and we are using the Magic Nico deck, which is by an artist local to me in Washington, Stasia Burrington. The cards are super cute with cats on them, so I'll be showing you all the cards so we can enjoy some super cute artwork as well. And if chat wants, I'll even read what the little oracle meanings are. Maybe that can be an optional incorporating into the poem. And then you also optionally need a 6-sided die. And I've got this big jumbo D6 with little dandelion wishies in it, which I'll roll, and then I guess we'll decide whether we want to use what the roll. No, I like a challenge. Okay, we're going to roll the D6 because rolling dice is fun. But before we start, the game actually has a few paragraphs of really great prose that kind of gets you into the mood and feel of Gentleman Bandit. So I'm going to read, we're going to start with some story time, and then we'll start drawing some cards and writing some poetry together, huh? I don't know if you can tell I'm nervous because I'm bad at writing poems, but I'm told that with all of the prompts, it actually... it makes it easier, and you just get to enjoy the game. So let's have this fun adventure together. I have a little sip of my coffee. All right, everybody. A little bit of story time. They call you the Gentleman Bandit because no one knows your name. They call you a monster, a villain, a dealer of death. They call you all manner of unsavory. The most feeble epithets from shriveled minds, they call you devil. But they don't know you. Not your heart, your poet's heart filled with rage or filth, or the expansiveness of true love. Not your grieving heart loosed over a chasm, making a sound like the sorrow of wolves as it plummets toward wet river stones, cracked bones left to bleach. Not your tarnished heart, barbed with jealousy. Not your heaving heart, beating in meter callous or kind or barren. You're a highwayman of the old guard, possessed of a fine suit and even finer elocution, such that when you speak, you command. And when you command, people divest themselves of their valuables, the strong boxes, the sparkling baubles, the bricks of gold, and other earthly goods too sublime for their irrepressible mediocrity. And in those uncommon instances when your commands fall flat, you avail yourself of more overt means of coercion. Your Remington single action known to you and only you as Blue Bonnet, harbinger of poor health. You call her this in privitas, your own personal joke. Blue Bonnet, muse and unmaker. Blue Bonnet, a final call to arms. When you discharge her in service to your cause, when you lead with hot lead into an unwilling breast, you wax eloquent, composing 13 lines of glorious verse which you leave at the scene. A last stand for art and beauty, your lasting words to prove them wrong. Oh, what glorious writing. I feel like just reading that in itself was enough fun for a game, truly. But okay, this is how we play. We are writing a 13-line poem to be left for the dead and the ones who discover them. And basically what we're doing, I will shuffle our Nico deck in a moment. In fact, I will do so while I'm talking. And when you draw a card... Okay, I just want to show you this card that as I split the deck. Look how cute, astronaut cat. As you draw a card, the suit and number on the card are going to determine our motif and the matter of our line. So the matter will be asking some sort of question that that line of the poem answers for us. Right, Doug? This is such a cool game to just enjoy and play by yourself. Or I haven't even looked at the multiplayer rules. We'll do that before the stream ends, for sure. There's also a bunch of example lines. So I'll read one of the examples. So if you draw the 3 of spades, craft a line framed by loss, addressing the question, what is missing? And some examples are, when will I see my home again, that place of solace dear? Or, this soul of mine, so pocked and lean, laid waste upon the stones. So those are just a couple examples of what flourishing language we can have. Ooh, Rage Cage, this would be really cool for Ashley's April Poetry Challenge. I don't think we chose this game with that in mind. It was just an amazing coincidence. Our indie games publisher relations, lovely human being Adriel just loves this game so much and was like, Lisa, you've got to play it. All right, so the D6 that we can choose to roll, you can roll a mode, which is applying a poetic device to our work. So let's see what we get. This is too hard. Okay, all right, we're gonna try though. We're gonna try our best. I rolled a 5. And that is include a word or phrase with a double meaning in every other line. Okay, every other line I think I can do. So maybe on all the even lines. Yeah, on all the even lines, we need to figure out something with a double meaning. Okay. I'm going to shuffle the deck one more time. It was already kind of shuffled before I started, so otherwise I would shuffle it many more. Okay, and we'll cut the deck. Okay. Should I spread these out and pick a card or just deal off the top? Let's just deal off the top. Keep it simple. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm like trying to delay picking the first card, but we've just got to jump into it, everybody. Okay. Oh, all right. We picked the Ace of Hearts. We've got a sleepy kitty on there. Hearts, our motif is love, and ace is what drives you. What drives you? So if anyone in chat wants to throw out a full line, I will take that help. Because this is also an oracle deck, I'll also let folks know in case we want this to influence our poems, add another layer to it. Ace is the nap card because you've got a little napping kitty, and it speaks to recharging and stillness. So let's see. I'm gonna bring up our little poetry thing so my face goes away. Boop. All right, we're gonna write a poem together. And we got the Ace of Hearts. So we're trying to figure out what drives us, and it's framed by love. What drives us? And this one doesn't have to have a double meaning, but the next one will, if that influences anybody's line. So what drives us? We could make this a love poem, and make it all about one particular person. Or it can be, there's many different types of love. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship with a person either. It could be a friend. It could be about a pet. That works really well with our Nico deck with all cats. All right, what do we think the Gentleman Bandit's pet is? I feel like in a very sort of train robber, Wild West theme, it could maybe be a horse. Jess says it could be love for the space kitties. Yeah, if we want to go off the rails with the first line of our poem, I am down for that. I can see how this would be a really fun solo game because you can kind of just sit and reflect on what you want the line of the poem to be. Let's see. What drives you? Okay, hold on. I'm going to switch back to my face because I feel like you can at least watch me stumbling and thinking. A horse. I don't know so much about horses, but I guess I know enough to wax poetic on them. Let's see. I'm looking at some of the example ones just to get me in a poetic frame of mind. Love for adventures and the unknown. I really like that, Doug. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm feeling creative. Poetry screen is going back up. Boop. All right. Okay. Oh no, the words I was about to write just flew out of my head. Okay. Vast expanse. Possibilities abound. I feel like that's too short. I want the line to be, also I'm going to change the alignment so it's not centered. Vast expanse, possibilities abound. What waits? What waits in... Also, my brain is like, it has to rhyme to be a poem. Vast expanse, possibilities abound. What? Does the horizon hide? let's just start with that. I feel like a lot of pressure to be super poetic because I feel like everybody's watching. So I'm trying to just let myself be super chill with this game. Enjoy it like it is, solo, but with all these lovely voices in my head. Oh, Rage Cage, you just really called me out. So I am one of those writers who struggles with editing as I write. So I'll have all the ideas in my head, but they come out really slowly because I edit the words. But okay, you're right, this is a first draft. So our poem is, what does the horizon hide, this vast expanse of possibilities? Actually, I like possibility singular. Okay, of possibility. There we go. Cage, maybe I'm just projecting. Okay, we've got our first line. Our next line needs to have a double meaning in it. So, our next card. Oh, did all the aces end up on top? Jeez, okay. This is more about, this is also going to be answering what drives you because it is an ace, but look at this. It is a kitty cat with some bumblebees and a puppy foot. What are they actually called? Are those clubs? Clubs. So what drives you? Fear. So this is expanding on the same matter of what drives us, but now it goes from what we love to what we fear. So maybe what stops us from crossing the horizon. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. And we need some sort of double meaning in this line. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of Jess, you've never heard that? Jess in chat says, wait, did you just call the club suit a puppy foot? That's adorable. That's like something, I don't think I made that up. I think someone else had told me that. They look like little puppy feet, little toe beans. Okay, so Doug says fear of loss. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. So I'm wondering if there's some way that we can play off the word expanse. You guess, I don't know. With a vast expanse of possibility, I guess I'd fear that there are so many possibilities. That's true. This vast expanse of possibility. Okay, I'm going to be very, I think, loose with whether things have like a double meaning. I'm going to allow us to include that it can look at like different sides of something. Just because I feel like in my mind, I'm thinking that like, oh, that like exact word could mean two different things. And I think that's maybe too complex. I might get stuck on that if I think that. Ooh, Allison Arth says, if you cross the horizon, what do you end up losing or leaving behind? What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Discover. It's so interesting to me that the autofill tried. Oh, you guys can't see the screen. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put up the poetry screen again. It tried, when I started writing Discover, it tried to autofill disobedience. And I was like, gosh, Mom, get out of my poetry screen. When do you know you've crossed? Ooh, Jess, that's okay. I'm liking this. Let's play on crossing the horizon. Maybe we can do something with like cross and double cross. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Crossing. Oh, something with crossing and bearing across. You all are so good at this. Okay, I'm really glad chat's got my back. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover. I don't know if this is like too many syllables to like fit with. Okay, this might be too much, but the idea is that if you cross the horizon, you might not be able to return. So let's see. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross to retrieve your loss. I don't hate that. Is that too confusing? I hope that I've captured some of the awesome ideas that chat is throwing out. I also feel like, I don't know, poetries feel like they are in italics to me. So we're going to put this in italics now. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross to retrieve your loss. All right, we're just going to go with it. Maybe we can edit this depending on what our next line is, because it might be able to capture some of the meaning. Okay. We're not going to edit too much right now. We can go back. This is just a good like writing exercise for me. Oh, this card is so cute. Okay, the next one we got was 3 of Hearts. Sorry, the cards are kind of blurry, but the little cat heads are beautiful flowers. So again, this goes back to love as our motif. Oh, this is such a good follow-up to what we've talked about so far. This is love, and the matter we're talking about is what is missing. So we might be able to get rid of this. Ooh, we're just continuing to bonus points with the odd lines, playing off of the word cross as well. Adustus plays, you're so good. All right. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. What is left behind is loss. I feel like we can use that to kind of finish that thought without the previous thought being so wordy. Crossing the horizon equals star crossing equals leaving the love behind. Cross to discover a double cross. Oh, you know when you've looked at a word so many times that it looks like it's spelled wrong? That's how I feel about the word cross right now. I kind of want to save star-crossed for our next line with more double meanings. What does the horizon hide behind? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot... Oh, wait. Double cross? For you cannot double cross. What is left behind is loss. But I feel like I want to make it a little more solid that what is missing is some sort of love. Ooh, Dusty, those are good ones too. All right. I feel like maybe, do we want this to be, oh wait, we wanted this to be a love poem to a pet. A pet we've left behind? Oh no, it's too sad. It's the saddest because they don't understand. We could put a name at the beginning of this line. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. Animal Crossing. All right, I didn't know you could win Gentleman Bandit. I think Adustus plays might have. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot cross. What is our pet's name? Or the voice of the poem is that of the pet, says Sam Surratt. That's interesting. I had not thought of that. Could maybe our pet's name is Bandit, because we're the Gentleman Bandit? All right, so this is what we have so far. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is loss. Okay. We're missing our pet bandit. All right. Another puppy foot card. It is the 10 of clubs. This kitty at a spa. The 10 is, ooh, who wronged you? And the motif is fear. Oh, Allison Arth points out that our line is filled with such lovely internal rhymes. The I, sun, and horizon and hide, the A and expanse and vast. Love it and well done. That makes me feel really good. Thank you. Now we must speak of who wronged us and our fear. Could this be why we've kept going, or did Bandit wrong us in some way? Oh, Rage Cage, thanks so much for joining. I appreciate your help so far with our poem. I wonder if I should be numbering these, just so we can keep track. Oh, and this is one of the ones with a double meaning line. So maybe we use star-crossed here. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is loss. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is loss. Maybe, what wronged us could be things in our past that we're projecting, and that is why we're sort of running away to cross this horizon. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I'm having fun, even though poetry is a struggle for me. It's kind of at each, I mean, I imagine it's because of how this game is crafted. I feel like any card that you draw, you'll get that feeling of, oh, this is such a good follow-up to the previous prompt. That's just what a well-designed game does. But I really feel that for our poem. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is loss. Oh, Doug, I think that makes a lot of sense. This is sad, but maybe Bandit died. And it's kind of like the loss is being left. So death wronged us. We're supposed to be in charge of death with our blue bonnet, the harbinger of poor health. But here, Bandit has been left behind. And maybe what we fear are our feelings about that. What is left behind is loss. Vast expanse of across to, oh, and also we've got to think about how this is being left behind for the people who find the dead that we leave in our wake. Might be some inspiration there as well. Oh, you guys can't see. So what I typed was, boop, something about maybe like yet loss follows. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot to double cross. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is lost. Maybe this should say lost. So it's a more of a near rhyme, but it makes a little bit more sense. What is left behind is lost. That I kind of like the direction we're going with Doug's suggestion, because it extra makes sense that in moving forward, there really is no going back. There's no bringing bandit back. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is lost. Yet loss follows. Maybe something about how like death in, it's like the only sure things in life are like death and taxes, although you don't have to mention taxes, certainly. Excuse me, muted for a moment. I had a cough there. It's okay. So, yet loss follows sure. Yeah, this is a double meaning line, Jess. Yet loss follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Here we're continuing to play with the word cross, and I'm wondering if maybe as we continue this poem, we can play off of how we bring death to others. Oh, Doug, you never reach the horizon. I kind of like that to be the end, like in line 13, kind of starting with the horizon and then ending with it, because it's always there. It's always in front of us. Okay. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. O bandit, what is left behind is lost. Yet loss follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Let's see what the next line brings us. Okay. Oh. Okay, this poem is very much about love and fear, because we got another heart card. We've got a kitty staring up into space. And it's another 10 card as well. So this is once more who wronged you. But the motif, the lens through which we're seeing this is love. So, who wronged us? Framed by love. Yet loss follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. It could be, I wonder, I want this to be maybe a little bit more focused on our pet bandit. And maybe could the Gentleman Bandit be wondering if maybe like Bandit paid for his sins in some way? Like the Gentleman Bandit causes death wherever he goes, and now his pet has been taken from him. Let's see. You think Bandit wronged him? No, Bandit is a good boy who could do no wrong. No, okay. What do you think Bandit did, Jess? Did he have a vase on the counter? Her shadow, the cross I bear. Yet lost follows sure, her shadow, the cross I bear. Could Bandit the dog? I'm just imagining Bandit as a dog. It could be a horse. Did Bandit the pet somehow turn good and try to stop the Gentleman Bandit? Oh, or Bandit got caught in the crossfire, maybe trying to save somebody? Or did Bandit save us? Was Bandit the goodest boy? I like that Bandit saved him and died in the process. All right. Yet lost follows sure. Okay. Oh, Bandit, what is left behind is lost. Yet lost follows sure. Her shadow, the cross I bear. Oops, I was trying to like edit in one book. Okay, there we go. Yet lost follows sure. Her shadow, the cross I bear. Her shadow, the cross I bear. Okay, I'm trying to think of how to capture this bandit jumping in front of our bullet sort of moment. I like that. I think we can explore that through our poem. Hey, Chris, we're writing a sad poem about a gentleman bandit who accidentally shoots his pet. This is a poem of love and fear and exploring that. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is lost. Yet lost follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Bandit's shadow crossed. I was unaware. Wait, hold on. I think I need to do a lot of spaces so that I can make this. There we go. Oh, we tried to kill someone trying to kill... Okay, so maybe we crossed Bandit. All right. Oh, crossfire would work well. Ooh. Okay, I know that this line doesn't fully answer the question of who wronged us through the lens of love, but I feel like it's steering the direction of this general poem that we're going to continue to explore and is kind of pivoting it in that direction. So I feel comfortable with that. Also, like, my rhyme scheme is very wishy-washy, sometimes rhyming, sometimes not, but that's just what we're gonna do. All right, the next one is an even line, so we're going to need to do a double meaning, and you all are throwing out some really great ones, like crossfire. Okay, we're gonna pick our next card. Ooh, a different... Oh, this one has dicey boys on it. Look, polyhedral dice. Okay. It's the little shovel, so it's a spade. The 6. What is your secret need? And this one is about loss. Jess will fix it in post. Okay, what is our secret need related to loss? So we know we're going to... do we need forgiveness, maybe? Okay, I'm just gonna write bring up the poetry screen again. I'm just gonna write crossfire so I remember it. Yet loss follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Maybe this literally just happened, and we're leaving this poem with the person who Bandit tried to save. Hey, Chris, you're welcome to lurk. Thanks for joining us. Bandit gave us a reason to go on. Oh. Forgiveness from Bandit, who is gone. Oh, kept us stable and grounded. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. And maybe what we're wondering is why. Maybe we don't know why Bandit tried to save this person. Maybe what we need is answers. Why did this happen? Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Maybe it was Bandit's old owner. This is so sad, Jess. We found him as a stray, yeah, and we wouldn't know that. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Okay, let me read this whole poem so far. What does the horizon hide? This vast expanse of possibility. Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. O bandit, what is left behind is lost. Yet loss follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Maybe there's something to do with Bandit being a stray, but like straying from our usual MO. Like, why did he stray? Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. What is the question again? 6 of spades. What is your secret need? Gone astray, this stray. Secret need, answers, forgiveness. Oh, stray bullets. Gone astray, this stray. Is this stupid? Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Gone astray. I feel like it's too much. Gone astray, this stray. Stray shots, straight thoughts. Let me read from line 4. Yet loss follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Gone astray, this stray. Yeah, I think it's too many strays. Gone astray, this stray. So let's go back to the question, which was, what is your secret need? Which for us is answers or forgiveness, is I think what we've talked about. Gone astray, this stray. Oops, you can't see. There we go. Gone astray, this stray. Why? I was unaware. Gone astray, this stray. Why leap that way? Not not feeling this. The stray in the way. Gone astray, this stray. Oh. Yet lost follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear, bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Gone astray, this stray, why did he betray? I kind of want this to be a little, I don't know, poetic isn't the right word. I want this to be a little less direct. All right, we're going to keep moving on because I could sit and edit forever. This was a double meaning, but I'm letting our play on the words astray and stray kind of be the double meaning there. Oh, okay. We've got a very alert kitty cat looking at a bug, and it's the 9 of clubs. Oh, interesting. So this is about fear again, but the question is, who did right by you? Oh yeah, Jess, you're totally right. This stray could be the bullet or the dog. All right, who did right by us in fear? Maybe we learned after that this was Bandit's old owner. I wonder if there's like a poetic way to capture that. Or could we fear that Bandit was actually the one who did right by us, that they were trying to stop us from doing something wrong? Yeah, I think you're right. I think Bandit did right by us, and that is what we fear. Stray, why did our heart... Okay, so back to the poetry screen. Gone astray, this stray, why did our heart betray? So maybe now we're questioning, was this a betrayal? Or were we the betrayal? Gone astray, this stray, why did our heart betray? Okay. Let's read our whole poem together to see, because sometimes I'm okay with like a line being a little shorter in a poem if it's sort of a pause. So let's read what we have so far. We're a little over halfway through. What does the horizon hide, this vast expanse of possibility? Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. Oh, bandit, what is left behind is lost. Yet loss follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Gone astray, this stray, why did our heart betray? Bandit, this bandit saved. I'm okay with that. What do you all think? And I must say, I have a lot of imposter syndrome with poetry. So that I'm really appreciating everyone's support in chat. And I am finding, I love these prompts and the story that we're building. That is really, really fun. Sam Strat says, I might have missed this at the beginning. How do you know when to end a line? Well, the line is just sort of whatever we want it to be, and we just have to answer the motif and matter that we get when we draw a card. And we're going to be doing 13 lines, in case you're wondering when you end a poem. All right, so that was line 7. Next is line 8. Ooh, so we've got a little cat playing old school Nintendo. It's the 8 of diamonds. So our motif is freedom. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so we've kind of talked about what has just happened. And next, it's freedom and 8. Where are you going? So, how are we trying to escape this? Where do we go from this loss? All right. So where do we go from this loss? Gone astray, the stray. Why did our heart betray? Bandit, this bandit saved. So here's our poetry screen again. Doug says, I love Bandit so much. How is this possible? So where do we go from here? Where does this Gentleman Bandit go after his pet jumped in the way of his bullets? So I guess where we started was that the Gentleman Bandit's just trying to move forward to this horizon that keeps moving because it is always in front of you. Bandit, this man. And I feel like this is about trying to outrun those feelings, trying to escape those feelings. And maybe it's those feelings that are the heart's betrayal, actually. So, gone astray, this stray. Why did our heart betray? Bandit, this bandit saved. I'm trying to think of a way to say that we're running from our feelings without literally just saying that. We could use the heart again to represent the feelings. Oh, and this is another double meaning line. It's an even line, so it's a double meaning line too. Maybe there's a double meaning we can find in all of those crossword plays that we had talked about. Or maybe this is where we start to bring the words about the horizon back. Doug, I love that idea. Betrayed by our own feelings. That is every day of my life. Jess says feelings, ache, empty, whole, bullet wounds, ache, empty, whole. Yeah, ache is good. Bandit, this bandit saved. So where are we going? Freedom. Wounds. Because we are wounded as well. Gone astray, the stray. Why did a heart betray? Bandit, this bandit saved. Okay, so what I wanted to type, and I'm just going to do it without editing, was something like, for how do you heal a wound that does not bleed? But I don't love that. I want to play with that language a little bit more. So maybe unhealing wound or bloodless wound. Gone astray, the stray. Why did our heart betray? Bandit, this bandit saved. Maybe we're bringing back the idea of the horizon, that if we rush forward enough, we can escape this. So we could be asking the question, oh, horizon, Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Gone astray this stray, why did our heart betray? Bandit this bandit saved. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Okay, I think I'm liking that. Oh, again, I forgot to scroll so y'all could see. That's what we've got so far. So I like the idea that we're capturing that this gentleman bandit is rushing towards this horizon, trying to heal this wound that they've received from the loss of Bandit. But the wound is not a wound in the usual sense, but it is our wounded heart. Okay. 9. Oh, so another freedom card, and this is a cat who looks like they are hiking. It is the 10 of diamonds. So once again, this is who wronged you through the lens of freedom. So this is like, the previous one was the 8, so that was like, where are we trying to go? But I'm wondering if the horizon has wounded us because we can never actually reach it. Oh, Allison, thank you so much for joining and being so encouraging as well. Your game is so fun. All right. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? But something about it, but we can never actually reach the horizon. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Forever. I don't know if secrets is the word I want to use, but it's the word that's coming to mind right now. Secrets. Forever. Something like Secrets Forever, Journey Away, but I want it to kind of mesh with the line before it a little better. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Oh, Sam's right. Thanks so much. I'm hoping that we're giving folks a feel of the game. Ooh, bringing Cross back, Doug. I love that. Okay. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? It's escape. Oh my gosh, autofill, geez. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? We need to expand on this a little bit so that it meshes with the previous line. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Never crossed, always lost. I'm trying to think of words that rhyme with wound. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Never crossed. I kind of want it to end in never crossed too, although that I know that doesn't rhyme. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Sorry I'm so quiet, just thinking. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound, never crossed, always lost, this ache? I'm trying to capture a way to say that you're always like, it always looks like you're about to cross the horizon. It always looks like it's just a day away, and that the relief is always going to be soon, but it never actually happens. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound, never crossed, always lost, forever soon? Okay. Done. All right, next is 10. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Ooh, we're back to puppy feet. It is a cute kitty cat drinking some coffee in a French press. And it is, the motif is fear. And 5 is, what is your darkest truth? Oh no! The Gentleman Bandit is going to have to face these feelings. Okay. So let me read what we have so far as we think on what this Gentleman Bandit is about to have to accept. What does the horizon hide, this vast expanse of possibility? Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. O bandit, what is left behind is lost. Yet lost follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Gone astray this stray, why did our heart betray? Bandit, this bandit saved. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Never crossed, always lost, forever soon. And now it is, what is your darkest truth? Through the lens of fear. I suppose that truth might be that maybe leaving a bunch of dead bodies behind you as you steal stuff is wrong. And we need to not be a Gentleman Bandit anymore. Okay, so poetry screen back up. Never crossed, always lost, forever soon. Never crossed, always lost, forever soon. But is it maybe too late for the Gentleman Bandit to change? And this is an even line, so we can have some double meaning. I wonder if we can play off of the bloodless wound to speak about his blood-stained heart or hands. Heal this bloodless wound, never crossed, always lost, forever soon. In truth, oh, the fear that Bandit paid for our crimes. Yes, that is, yeah, that is our truth, that Bandit paid for our crimes. Never crossed, always lost, forever soon. One, never crossed, always lost, forever soon. Blood-stained hands. These blood-stained. So I'm trying to answer this question of like, are our bloodstained hands washed clean because of Bandit's sacrifice? All is lost forever soon. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound, never crossed, always lost, forever soon? Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound, never crossed, always lost, forever soon? Doth the horizon take? I'm wondering if the next line we might be able to capture the bloodstained hands aspect. So, like, did the horizon take one bandit's blood to cleanse the blood from our hands? Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound, never crossed, always lost, forever soon? Doth the horizon take one bandit's blood? Okay, let's see what we get. We got a very beautiful card. Cannot wait to share this. I love the full color cards. This is the 4 of puppy feet. So once again, we're looking through the lens of fear. And what is your outlook? I think that works really well with the theme we have going with this particular line and where we want to expand it. Okay, so doth the horizon take one bandit's blood to cleanse the blood-stained hands of, you cannot see. There we go. Doth the horizon take one bandit's blood, cleanse the stained hands. Doth they take one bandit's blood to cleanse the stained hands? What would rhyme with blood? Mud, maybe? Doth the horizon take one bandit's blood to cleanse these hands? Seems a little bit direct, but it rhymes. And it captures that we feel like our soul has been is dirty from all the death and destruction we have caused. Okay, let's see. And that is sort of where our outlook is going. Interesting. So we've got rainbow kitty cats and a 7 of hearts. So our motif is love, and our 7 is where are you from? So that's interesting. We're feeling maybe because the Gentleman Bandit kind of has to always be the Gentleman Bandit. Maybe they are introspective for a moment, and then they're like, you know what? This is where I'm from, and this is where I will always be. This is line number 12, so it is another double meaning line. Let's bring up our poetry lines. To cleanse these hands, my soul of mud. So love and where are you from? Maybe that we can see more of a positive outlook of what Bandit has brought to us. a positive outlook of our what Bandit has taught us through our past relationship with him, not just this one moment. Let's see, where are you from? Love. Where are you from? Love. Where is the Gentleman Bandit from? Through the lens of love. Let's see. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound, never crossed, always lost, forever soon? Doth the horizon take one bandit's blood to cleanse these hands? These bandits' hands, my soul of mud. My soul of mud. Oh, and this is another double meaning line. Oh, but it's our last one, line 12. And then our next one is our last line total. So we're coming to the end of our poem. To cleanse these bandits' hands, a soul of mud. Bandit was the only one who knew us. Maybe they were, even though they were not a human, they were our animal companion. They were the last thing kind of tethering us, grounding us, as Jess mentioned before, to this world. And they are gone now, so we are unleashed. To cleanse these bandits' hands, a soul of mud. Kind of looking at what we've done so far. Ba, 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 ba. Bandit's hands, a soul of mud. So maybe a bandit's bandit gone, a tether freed. Ooh, okay, sorry. I just drew card 13, and this is, oops, got rid of the overlay for a second, and this is perfect. Okay, first of all, it's a lumberjack cat, which I love, but the king is, will you change? And the motif is loss. So will we change after Bandit's loss? The nice thing would be if we did, right? But I kind of like the uncomfortable thing, which is that we do not. So, Bandit's gone. The last shred of our humanity is gone. We are unleashed unto the world. The Gentleman Bandit. There are no more dogs or horses. We never really define who Bandit is, leaping in front of our bullets. Maybe we want revenge on this world that has taken Bandit from us and made us feel feelings. We don't like that. A bandit's bandit gone, a tethered freed. A bandit left. Not cross me. Maybe bringing back cross again. Okay, let me read what we have so far. And Jess, I know you don't like line 2, but I like it so much, so I'm keeping it. All right, here we go. What does the horizon hide, this vast expanse of possibility? Cross to discover a double cross, for you cannot double cross. O bandit, what is left behind is lost, yet lost follows sure, her shadow the cross I bear. Bandit's shadow crossed, I was unaware. Gone astray this stray, why did our heart betray? Bandit this bandit saved. Doth the horizon heal this bloodless wound? Never crossed, always lost, forever soon. Doth the horizon take one bandit's blood to cleanse these bandits' hands, a soul of mud? A bandit's bandit gone, a tether freed, a bandit left. Do not cross me. I really like our poem, everybody. What a lovely story of loss and struggling and introspection and then throwing it all away because it's easier to want revenge. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's this little section here that says, each time you finish a poem, look at your final array of 13 cards. If you hold one of the hands below, approach your next poem with suggested fictional position in mind. If you hold more than one, choose the fictional position that resonates most with you. So that's cool. So there's a mode called poker play, where if you have in your 13 cards a particular poker hand, that affects your next poem. That's really cool. There's also multiplayer options. So like parlor play, which is 2 to 13 players in a room. You play as written, rolling mode if you choose before the game begins, and each member draws a card in turn. And writes a line and folds the paper to hide it and then passes it to the next player. That's really fun. So you could like kind of be in a circle building the poem together. This was really fun to do with chat. I appreciate everybody who, like, even if you were just lurking or you hung out and threw out suggestions, so fun. And I could just imagine you can just play this again and again, going on different adventures with your Gentleman Bandit and even doing call outs to previous poems and things you've explored. Let's see. If we were doing poker play, I'm taking a look at our cards right now. And I don't think we have any hands except for we have a couple pairs. We have 2 pairs, actually. So if we were to do this one more time, the 2 pair says, a past deed devours you day in and day out. You wish for reprieve, mercy, redemption. And what a fit for this poem. So the next poem, we are even more tortured by what happened with Bandit. Our feelings are struggling to be felt, and we want mercy. We're looking for redemption for what we did to Bandit. I absolutely adored that. Let me throw the link for the game. This is one of a trilogy, I believe. So there's a second part, which maybe I'll play because I really like this game. I'll play it personally, but maybe I'll play it for Chatventures another time. But there is the link in chat, and I'll make sure Meredith throws that into the YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube later. But this was awesome. I was so nervous about writing the poem, but between chat's help and encouragement, and all of the amazing prompts that you get, I feel like we wrote a really cool story. And I wrote a poem. I wrote a little story poem with your help. So I appreciate all of you. Goodness gracious. I'm going to let everyone get on with their Thursdays, but I had so much fun. If you would like to learn more about DriveThruRPG, which is a marketplace for all sorts of role-playing games, or Dungeon Masters Guild, which is specifically a community program for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, you can follow DriveThruRPG at DriveThruRPG. It's on the screen here, on Twitter, or DMs_Guild on Twitter and Instagram, and the websites are DriveThruRPG.com and DMsGuild.com. You can also check me out personally at Lysa Penrose. I talk a lot about game stuff and about witchy stuff, and I was just so excited. I'm so energized by that. Okay, I could stay here and talk about Gentleman Bandit all day, but yeah, thanks for writing a poem with me, guys. Bye, everyone.